Hello everyone, let's crochet a Christmas tree together. We need to crochet the inner and outer layers. Let's crochet the inner layer first. Use green thread. Start in a ring. Winding. Insert the hook into the loop. Bring the thread out. There's a coil on the crochet. Winding, carried out of the coil. We made a chain stitch. In the first circle, we have to hook 4 single needles. Insert the hook into the loop. Crochet the top of the line and bring the thread out. Winding, carried out from both coils. Completed a single needle. Here we mark the first short stitch. Then hook another short stitch. The hook needle is above the thread. There are 2 loops on the hook. And pull the thread out. Complete a short stitch. There are 4 short stitches in the first round. 3 short stitches. 4 short stitches. Mark buckle here is the first short needle. Tighten this loop. Insert the hook into the marker. Hook and slip stitch. Yarn over and pull through. And then out of this loop. This is a slip stitch, and you need to tighten it. Then a chain stitch. Let's turn it over. This is the head. Second lap. Insert the hook here. First, make a single stitch. Then mark the first stitch. The second stitch. Here. And make an increase. We have completed a set. 1 short needle, 1 plus needle, this is a set. There is another set. 1 short stitch. 1 increase stitch. This round is done. Insert the hook into the marker. There's also the previous loop of the slip stitch. Insert the needle from the marker. Hook and slip stitch. Tension. A slip stitch. This is a slip stitch. Then the next round. The third circle, a single stitch first. Mark the first stitch. Next needle, 1 increase needle. Two single needles with the same needle hook. Then to short stitches. Next stitch. 2 short needles. The next needle is an increase needle. And 1 short stitch left. Next stitch, hook a short stitch. A chain stitch. Finished the third lap, it's rather pointy. Fourth lap. We can cut the thread. Are 3 single needles and 1 increase needle are a group. There are 2 groups. Click here at the mark first, a short needle. Mark the first stitch. Two short stitches. Three short stitches. 1 increase. Next set. It's all 3 short stitches and 1 increase. A total of 2 groups. And 1 slip stitch. A chain stitch. Are 5. First, 2 short stitches. Mark. Two short stitches and 1 increase stitch. Then 4 short stitches. One stitch increase. Then to short stitches. Every round has 2 increases. The position of the stitches is staggered from the last round. 1 slip stitch. And a chain stitch. The 6th circle, 5 single needles and 1 increase needle is a group. There are 2 groups. First, a short needle. Mark the first stitch. One plus needle. Next set. One increase. 1 slip stitch. And a chain stitch. The 3rd and 5th rounds. Odd numbers. It's 3 short stitches and 1 increase. There are 2 groups. 5 short needles, 1 plus needle, there are 2 groups. If it's an even number. 2 short stitches and 1 increase stitch. We need to divide the even numbers into 2 parts. For example, 4 short stitches and 1 increase. We divide 4 into 2 short stitches and 2 short stitches. When we started, just hook 2 short needles first and add 1 needle. In the next round, the 7th round, 6 single stitches and 1 increase stitch. We divide 6 into 3 and 3. First, 3 short stitches, then 1 increase. Then 6 short stitches and 1 increase. Finally, 3 short stitches. There are 2 sets of 6 short needles and 1 plus needle. 3 short stitches and 1 increase stitch. Then 6 short stitches and 1 increase. This is so that the position of the needle addition can be staggered from the previous line. There are 3 short stitches left. One slip stitch and a lock stitch. Round 8, 7 single needles, 1 increase needles. There are 2 groups. Mark the first stitch of each round. One increase. Complete a set. Finish the next set by yourself. Round 9. 1 single needle for each needle, a total of 18 single needles. 1 slip stitch and a chain stitch. One short stitch in each stitch. Finish this round by yourself. This round is done. 1 slip stitch. We need to crochet to chain stitches. The next circle should be hooked with a double crochet. So we crochet to slip stitches. We need to crochet the inner half stitch. It is to enter the needle from the top and the half needle behind the hook. Each stitch is the back half stitch. From this round, every round we should crochet the inner half stitch and long stitches. The way to hook a long needle is to wind the thread first. A needle, and bring it out. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pass the thread through the first 2 loops. There are 2 loops on the hook. Pass the thread through these 2 loops. Complete a long stitch. We mark the first stitch. Hook another long needle. In the second half of the needle, pull the thread out. There are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Pass the thread through the 2 loops. There are still 2 loops on the crochet hook. Thread the needle through these 2 loops. A long stitch is completed. 1 long needle for each needle. There are 18 DC in total. Finish this round by yourself. Here is a slip stitch. 2 chain stitches. Lap 118 DC and 1 DC ink. The addition of a long needle is to hook 2 long needles in 1 needle mesh. We divide the 8 long stitches into 4 and 4. First, 4 long stitches. One long stitch. Four long stitches. One long stitch increase. Then 8 long stitches. Finish these 8 long stitches yourself. 8 long needles, 1 long needle plus needle. Then 4 long stitches. To complete this round. One slip stitch. 2 chain stitches. Lap 12, 9 DC, 1 DC ink. There are 2 groups like this. First, 9 long stitches. Note that you only hook the inner half stitch. 1 long stitch increase. Finish the next set yourself. 1 slip stitch, to chain stitch. Round 13, 10 DC and 1 DC ink are a group. There are 2 groups. We divide 10 long needles into 5 and 5. First 5 long needles and 1 plus needle. Remember to crochet the inner half stitch. Five long needles, 1 plus needle. Ten more long needles, 1 more needle. Five short stitches. And 5 long stitches. One slip stitch. 1 chain stitch. 2 chain stitches. Round 14, 11 DC and 1 DC ink are a group. There are 2 groups in total. We finish this round by ourselves. 11 DC, 1 DC ink. Then 11 long stitches. And the last one is an increase. This round is done. 1 slip stitch, 2 chain stitches. Round 15, 12 DC, 1 DC ink is a group, there are 2 groups. We first hook 6 DC and 1 DC ink. 12 more DC, 1 DC ink. And finally 6 long stitches. First, 6 DC and 1 DC ink. Then 12 long stitches. 1 increase. Then 6 long stitches. 1 slip stitch. A chain stitch. 2 chain stitches. Round 16, 13 DC. 1 DC ink is a group, there are 2 groups. First, 13 DC and 1 DC ink. 1 more group, complete the circle by yourself. Finish this round. 1 slip stitch. 2 chain stitches. On the 17th round. 14 DC, 1 DC ink is a group, there are 2 groups. We divide 14 into 7 and 7. First, 7 long stitches and 1 increase. Seven long stitches and 1 increase. Fourteen more long needles, 1 plus needle. Then 7 long stitches. Finish this round. Then it's the 18th round. 15 DC. 1 DC ink is a group, there are 2 groups in total. Finish this round. Lap 19, first 8 DC and 1 DC ink. Then 16 DC and 1 DC ink. And finally 8 DC. Finish this round by yourself. Finish this round. 1 slip stitch. 2 chain stitches. The 20th round. 17 DC, 1 DC ink. There are 2 groups. Finish this round by yourself. Finish this round. 1 slip stitch. Then cut the thread. Bring the thread to the bottom in the 2nd stitch. In the last stitch, bring the thread to the bottom. Now let's start crocheting its branches and leaves. on the inner layer. From the top down, there are 6 layers of branches and leaves in total. It's all hooked on the outer half of the inner needle. There are 6 layers. We use green thread for the first layer. We crochet from top to bottom. The first layer is on the 10th circle of the inner layer, on the outer half needle. A slip stitch, a chain stitch. We all hook single stitches, so only one chain stitch. In the stitch where the slip stitch is, hook a single needle into this stitch. Mark the first stitch. 1 short stitch in each stitch. A total of 18 SC. All on the outer half needle. Finish this round by yourself. A total of 18 short stitches. One slip stitch and a chain stitch. The second circle, the first stitch, we hook the inner half stitch at the marker. Inner half needle, 3 single stitches in 1 needle eye. We've completed the first stitch. In the second stitch, we crochet the outer half needle. Three single stitches in 1 stitch. In this way, we complete a group. There are 6 single stitches in total. Next set. In the first stitch, we hook the inner half needle. And the second stitch is the outer half needle. 3 short stitches in 1 stitch. There are 9 groups in this round. In the first stitch, hook the inner half stitch. The second stitch is the outer half stitch. Do it yourself. Mark the first stitch of each round. Pay attention to changing the thread when this round ends. The last short needle we did with white thread. In the last stitch we change the thread. Then use white thread to make a slip stitch. And a chain stitch. In the third round, use white thread to hook the inner half stitch. The inner half needle in the first stitch. And make a short stitch. You can mark the first stitch of each round. Each stitch in this round is a short stitch. We hook 3 short needles for the inner half needle. And 3 short stitches on the outer half needle. There are 9 groups like this. Second group. Inner half needle, hook 3 short needles. And 3 short stitches on the outer half needle. Then the next group. Finish this round by yourself. Finish this round. Then bring the green thread inside. A slip stitch. And a chain stitch. You can cut the thread. Then we crochet the second layer. With the red line, turn 11 of the inner layer. On the outer half needle. 1 slip stitch. And a chain stitch. In the same stitch. A single stitch. We mark the first short stitch. There are 2 groups of stitches. Each group is 8 single needles, 1 increase needle. First, crochet 8 single stitches. Two short stitches. 3 short stitches. 8 short stitches. 1 increase. Next group. Finish the next group by yourself. Finish this set. This round has a total of 20 stitches. 1 slip stitch. A chain stitch. Then the second round. There are 10 groups. Each group is in the first stitch to hook the inner half. 3 single stitches. 3 single needles should be hooked for the same needle. Mark the first short stitch. And the second stitch is the outer half needle. 3 short stitches. This completes a set. Each group has 6 short stitches. Next group. Inner half needle, 1 needle hook, 3 single needles. 3 short stitches in the outer half needle. Which is the same as the first layer of branches. There are 10 groups in this round. Finish this round by yourself. There are 60 single needles in this circle. 1 slip stitch. and 1 chain stitch. Third lap. Each set is a single needle and an increase needle, and then a single stitch. The first group has 1 single stitch. 1 increase stitch. And then a single stitch. Next group. Then the next set. After this circle is completed, there are 80 stitches in total. 1 short stitch. 1 increase. 1 short stitch. Finish this round by yourself. After completing this round, R4, first a slip stitch and a chain stitch. Each stitch has a short stitch. A total of 80 SC. Complete this round by yourself. Finish this round. A slip stitch and a chain stitch. The 5th round has 20 groups. Each group is first a single needle, 1 increase needle, and then 2 single needles. 1 short stitch. 1 increase stitch. 2 short stitches. Next set. There are 100 stitches. Finish this round yourself. The 5th round is done. 1 slip stitch and a chain stitch. The 6th round has 20 groups. The first 5 single stitches in each group are the inner half stitches, and the last 5 single stitches are the front half stitches. Inner half stitch. One short stitch. Five inner half stitches. 5 short stitches on the outer half needle. Then the next group. Finish this round by yourself. Finish this round. A slip stitch. You can cut the thread. In the second needle, bring the thread to the bottom. At the last stitch, bring the thread to the bottom to finish. And shape it. It has 10 waves. A total of 10 groups. The 4th, 5th and 6th floors behind. The crocheting method is the same as the 3rd layer. The 4th layer is red. The 6th layer is red. The 5th layer is green. The last round is with white thread. The 4th floor is below the 3rd floor, and the empty line is not ticked. Next row. on the outer half stitches of the 15th round of the inner layer. Hook red. R1, 12 short needles. 1 plus is a group of needles, there are 2 groups, a total of 28 short stitches. It's different from the previous round. And the third layer are different. The 2nd to 7th rounds. And the third layer's diagram. Each group is the same. Just increase the number of stitches. Empty line is not ticked on the next line. The 5th layer is knitted with green thread on the outer half stitches of the 17th circle. The first round. 14 single needles, 1 increase needle, there are 2 groups. A total of 32 single stitches. The 2nd to 7th rounds is the same as the 3rd layer. Leave a line blank. Hook the 6th layer with a red thread on the outer half needle of the next circle. The first circle is 16 single needles, 1 increase needles, there are 2 groups, a total of 36 short stitches. The 2nd to 7th rounds and the 3rd layer are the same. Complete the back part yourself. We make its lining. Measure the length from the top to the bottom. Make a mark. First, on the white paper. Make a mark. Here. Then cut it out. Adjust its length. Cut it out on the cloth according to the pattern. Draw it and then cut it out. We use green thread. We sew a circle at the bottom. We can adjust the shape of the outer layer. You can sew a line inside with the same color thread. Finally, sew a few more times to fix it. Same way. Sew a circle on the top layers. And the bottom in the same way.